Welcome to the Carpenter Boys. Who are you going to vote for this election? You know, I'll probably vote for somebody that's against the one world government. And then I might vote for somebody that says they was for closing the border. I mean, sealing it up. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I hate it. But right now, millions and millions of illegals are coming through the United States illegally. Now, I can't see any other country in the world allowing that to happen. I can't see China letting it happen, Turkey letting it happen. I can't see anybody else letting it happen. But the United States is letting it happen, and they're letting it happen on purpose, and I can about tell you why. And I can about tell you why. And my goodness, who calling on the cell phone? I'm busy. I can tell you why. But I'd be for somebody probably closing the border. I mean, we've got millions coming into our border illegally. And it's just not the terrorists coming in. It's also our economy. I mean, I heard a missionary say the other day that there was 110 million people in Mexico and 30-something million in Mexico City, the second largest city in the world. I heard somebody say that. I don't know how many's there. I was wondering when the census was done, though. I believe about half of them done come up this way, and yeah. But not all the illegals are coming from Mexico. They're coming from different parts of the country. My goodness, Honduras and on down in South America, and they're coming in by the millions, bringing their drugs and bringing all these things. You say, well, if we wasn't buying them, they wouldn't be coming across. Hey, I got news for you. We ain't buying them. I ain't buying them. There's a lot of drug people out there, and they're getting their drugs. And certainly we need to make sure the drugs are stopped. They're destroying lives. Now, my goodness, I tell you what, there's enough money spent on drugs in America to feed the world. And that money's never retrieved. It's just people just messed up their lives and messed up their families and messed up everything. So money can't be retrieved, or money that can't be taxed, or money that's just gone on through a high. But I'd close up the border. I'd be for somebody to close up the border. The illegals coming in, terrorists. I heard of terrorists on the border there. There's already an Al-Qaeda camp there. Well, I guess if somebody wanted to weaken the economy, they would get so many people, give so many of our jobs away, and then probably they would let a bunch more people in here to be looking for jobs and wouldn't say nothing, let them go, let them get by, and keep dragging it out and keep dragging it out, keep dragging it out. Did you know it'd be cheaper to send 50,000 National Guard and put them on the border and shut it down than it would be feed 30 million illegal immigrants, plus them taking the jobs of our young adults and our middle-aged adults and our young teenagers. You know, some of you news media people and you politicians, you make it look like Americans are lazy and spoiled and won't work. Man, I've known guys that coming up to me and say, man, I'll shovel manure, I'll empty a septic tank, I'll do anything. Guy the other day, he's a skilled carpenter, he could do anything, couldn't find no work. And he called, and where I worked, wanted to know if he could wash some cars or something. But there's illegals working all around. There's illegals in the Mexican restaurant. There's illegals in the Chinese restaurant. There's illegals in some of the other businesses. There's illegals doing contract work, and there's a bunch of illegals, and that needs to be our citizens working. Now, the reason a lot of people don't want the illegals working, well, that's another story. Why some people want the illegals to stay here. That's the people that's hired them. That's another story. But I believe we need to shut that border down. And then what we do with the illegal immigrants, that's another story. But we need to put a stop to it and an end to it. And our president's not that he doesn't have a sense enough to know what to do. He knows what to do. He knew what to do during the oil spill. And he probably knew what was going to be done. And if he would have said anything, everybody would just eat him alive and argue with him. And so he's president, you know what I'm saying? But he knows what he's doing. And he knows how to shut that border down if he wants to. But think about this, folks. He gets about 40, 50 million illegals in here. and he has so many people on here on green card. By the way, does anybody know how many people on here on green card? That'd be interesting if you'd let me know. I'll put it on my program. And how many people are we paying that are legal from another country? Are we paying their salary? Huh? Well, he knows what he's doing. We need to shut down that border for our economy, and then we need to do something with these illegal immigrants. I don't know if you're for me. I don't know if you agree with me. If you agree with me, let me know. Send me a letter. Send me some support. Send me an email. Stand up and vote for what's right. Knowing your vote does count. Encourage other people to get on this program through Facebook or a website. Do something. Thank you.